It is the clean, green approach to keeping trash out of landfills, but a worker assigned to Kent County's 9-month-old recycling center says there are some hidden dangers for workers there. At 24 Hour News 8's Joe LaFurge is live in Grand Rapids with more on this story. Joe?
Yeah, you know, Brian, the Kent County puts out this guide, if you will, for what can and can't go into the new recycling plant here on Wealthy. And among the items that can't go in are hazardous waste, like medical waste. But it appears not everyone is reading this. Kent County officials say the nearly new recycling plant is on pace to keep as much as 20,000 tons of garbage out of landfills this year. Work crews assigned by a local district court sort through all that paper, plastic, and metals. Occasionally, they find an unwanted and potentially dangerous surprise.
Just hazardous stuff, bad for your health.
The needles that recently went by her on the conveyor belt were just one example of the medical waste that finds its way onto conveyor belts at the plant.
They were just in a grocery bag, just going on down the conveyor belt.
The same grocery bag she could have easily grabbed as she sorted through the recyclables. Durham is working off a 150-hour sentence for a domestic violence conviction. The judge says she has to be here.
I'm worried, and I just think how many hours I got left. I'm just going to be done, just get this stuff done and over with. That's all I think about. I'm going to be done soon. They do have boxes to put the stuff in. They should be held accountable for it.
Now, we're not talking medical waste dumped by an unscrupulous clinic. It's stuff residents put into recycle bins. Things like used needles that are supposed to go into a medical waste container.
And then when it gets full, they should put it in the trash, but they put it into their recycle bin, perhaps by mistake. I hope it's by mistake.
And it's hard to trace back to a source. While county officials disagree with Durham on just how often it happens, they do say it is a problem. They give workers protective gear, gloves, eye protection, masks, and earplugs.
I can't imagine what else we could do to protect them.
But public awareness is probably the best tool.
It's absolutely a public awareness issue that sharps and hazardous materials do not go into your recycle cart or your recycle bin. Please do not put it in there.
I just think people don't really think about it because they don't really think that we go through trash and sort it, but we do.
Now, no one's been infected or injured by any of those medical waste, at least as far as anybody at the county knows. Now, if you are interested in finding out where you can get rid of this stuff in a good, safe way, we have a link at woodtv.com. That link will send you to the county's page on disposal sites on hazardous waste, including medical waste. Live in Grand Rapids, Joe LaFurge, 24 Hour News 8.